Oh, God. We're getting older. Getting older. Like I said, we just celebrated our birthday, and this is adults to us. This is an adult as we're going to get. We're 28 now. And in the grand scheme of things, 28 isn't really that old, you know. But independently, mentally, we all get older at a different time. And we got to be old men at like 25. Like, we don't go out to the bars and party and stuff like that anymore, really. And one of the ways that you know that you're getting older, and one of the ways that we really have known recently, is we've started to do things that we used to make fun of old people for doing. You know, that's kind of how you know.
Yeah, every morning when I get up, I watch CNN headline news. And it's not to gawk at the pretty weather girl. It's because I care about the news.
Yeah. And if it gets past like 8 p.m. at night, I'll start drinking black decaf coffee just for the taste of it. And I do it out of its own little special mug with a self-given nickname scribed on the side of it. The nickname's Tutrex. It's my last name of Tuttle and T-Rex combined. It's lame as shit. But I never would have done that before. I'm starting to do that now.
I'm forgetting how to do things I used to be great at. I used to be awesome at video games. I recently played Xbox 360 with a 9-year-old, and he beat the dog shit out of me. He wasn't even trying. He had the remote upside down behind his back. I'm trying to figure out, when did these things get so many buttons? It was terrible. What happened? What happened to our youth?
I own a Snuggie! That's not a dated reference. I know they've been out for like 9 or 10 years. I'm so far behind in the times, I just got one. And it wasn't given to me. I bought it for myself. I actually walked into Kmart with $30 in my pocket and one thing on my must-have mental checklist. Snuggie, preferably red.
And the worst thing is, I was there with him when he bought it, and I didn't even make fun of him. In fact, I saw how happy and giddy he was standing in line with that thing, that right before he could check out, I went back and got one too.
Yeah. And completely honest with you guys, we discussed this. Best purchase we've made in years.
Absolutely.
Haven't taken it. Believe the hype. Comfortable as a son of a bitch. We got people coming over. We're wearing them and greeting them at the door. You want to talk about feeding into a couple stereotypes? A couple identical twins standing in the kitchen in matching fleece ponchos. Look like goddamn Tweedledee and Tweedledum on a day off. It's pathetic.
Horrible.
Oh, God, we used to be cool.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
You don't gotta admit it, man. Just fucking don't lie.
And there comes a certain point in everybody's life where you know you have finally crossed the threshold and you are officially old. And that moment comes when something starts to get really popular with the younger crowd, like the late teens and early 20s. And when you see this thing, not only do you not understand it, but the very sight of it makes you so angry to your very core. Your only gut reaction is to shake your fist in the air like some old codger trying to keep the neighbor children off his lawn. Ah, you damn kids!
Yeah. And we actually have one of those things now. We have one. It's this thing that's really popular on college campuses. It got really popular on YouTube too. It's this thing called bros icing bros, or icing somebody. Do you guys know what this is? A couple people? Good. That means we get to give a demonstration. Here's how it works. Here we go. Yes, demonstration time, folks. Apparently demonstrations get applauses. That's good. Here's what you do. A young man will go out and he'll buy a Smirnoff Ice, the drink, okay? And then when he's hanging around with his friends, he'll wait until the opportune moment and then he'll present the Smirnoff Ice to him. The man that is given the drink will then have to drop down to a knee and chug the entire drink while a bunch of guys stand around chanting, "Bros icing bros! Bros icing bros! Bros icing bros!" That's it. That's the whole thing. This right here that we just demonstrated, that is considered popular.
This is a thing.
This is considered cool.
This is a thing.
This is considered in.
This is a thing.
There is someone on the planet somewhere doing this right now as we speak. This is a thing. This is a fucking thing. Look, folks, fist is a shaking. And you know what that means? That means it's story time, kiddos. So sit back as old men Tuttle here tell you the tale of why this sucks. First off, presenting a man man with a drink that you bought specifically for him, that's not a game. That's a pickup line, fella. And making him drop down to a knee and chug it in front of you and a bunch of other guys, that's not humbling. That's the start of a homosexual bukkake. It is how they start.
And a Smirnoff Ice, really? You couldn't have went with something just half gay like my drink of choice and MGD 64? Couldn't have done that, huh?
No, you had to go with the Smirnoff Ice. That's what 12-year-olds drink when they run out of High C. It is. A Smirnoff Ice is like an apple martini date rape the liquor from a Cosmopolitan.
There are only 3 main ingredients in a Smirnoff Ice: water, sugar, and semen.
Look at the back of the bottle, it's true. That's why if you drink a full one of those, your stomach starts to hurt and you feel like you're going blind. It's because you just had the equivalent of eating 3 packs of wild berry Skittles and blowing 6 dudes. I'm actually completely convinced that if you get your entertainment rocks off by icing somebody, you are the sole reason that handguns are so widely available in this country. After talking to you for 10 minutes at a party, an exit wound on the side of her head would start to sound refreshing.
And if you are one of these people that are going to give into this fad and you're going to chug that drink down, don't be surprised at the end of the night if that same guy who gave it to you approaches you and says, "Hey bro, I got a van right outside."
Thank you, time.
Take a sip of water here, guys.
Oh, God. I really do hate those guys. That's not an act. I see that and just want to puke every time I see it. Oh.
And if somebody tries to get cute and buy us a Smirnoff Ice, well, we'll probably drink it because we're poor, but I don't really want it.
I won't do it. I'll break it over a table and stab somebody. We were talking earlier that we weren't really good ever picking up girls in bars, and I don't have to worry about that anymore because I have a girlfriend now, and he still plays around. But when we have
Plays around? Really? Is that how we're gonna?
I don't know what the hell you do in your off time. Like, I'm not gonna get into it. He plays with something. But the thing with good call, sir, probably his penis. If he's playing with like a lamppost, it wouldn't really be. The comedians laugh. But having a girlfriend, I got to do all the boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. So every time that we go to the mall, she always pulls me aside and she wants to go to the puppy store that they have in every single mall. And the last time we were there, she convinced me to go in and actually hold one of the puppies. So we're in the side room, and I'm holding this little Yorkshire Terrier puppy. And the girl that works there walks by, and I say, "Excuse me, ma'am, how much is this?" And she said, "Well, with all its shots, it's $1,600. And I looked down at the puppy, and I looked back up at her, and I said, "Bargain! Sold! $1,600 for a living, breathing rainbow in my hands? Yes, I will take it. I don't want to pay rent anymore. I want this. Yeah, who needs an apartment? Me and this fluffy little angel from heaven's gonna live off the land. He'll catch birds for food, we'll drink out of puddles, we'll live in the park. Oh, me and Peppers are going rogue." I named the dog Peppers. Yeah. $1,600 is cheap. It's an instant problem solver. Because there is no amount of bad news or information that you can get that wouldn't instantly be made better by holding on to a puppy. If some guy walked up to you and said, "Hey man, I just heard your mom was brutally molested," I would say, "Oh, that sucks. Hey, watch this. Bark, bark, bark. Huh? Isn't that adorable? Look at that little dog. Yeah, that is bad about my mom, though. She's a really good lady and that kind of stuff." Did you hear that? It just sneezed a little. That is so cute. What were we talking about? My mom being molested? Oh, yeah, she's fine. Don't worry. Look at this little guy. $1,600 well spent. Yeah.
And he used the word cute, and there's only 2 times when it's acceptable for a grown man to use the word cute. And that's when he's politely trying to find a way to describe somebody's ugly baby, or he is truthfully and honestly trying to describe a puppy because those things are goddamn adorable.
They are. Yes, they are.
And cute is the perfect word. If you can watch a puppy run at you with an oversized squeaky toy in its mouth and your heart doesn't melt like a snowman in the middle of June, well then I'm sorry you looked into Medusa's eyes, sir, because you're made of stone.
Yeah, I tell you what, puppies are gonna make us gay.
Oh, they
I know
are.
it's gonna happen. It is. I think that's how it starts, you know. I think that's why guys go gay. It's not because they like the cock, it's because they really love the puppies. Puppies are the gateway drug. That putting stuff in your mouth later, you know, comes down the road, you know, comes in alleys and shit later. But puppies, oh man. And if loving puppies makes you gay, then I am gayer than an episode of Glee getting its nails done. Because I love me some puppies. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, flaming over here.
And we know this might sound weird coming from us, especially if you know us, because usually we're not the most caring type, and we're still not towards certain things like people.
Yeah.
I mean, I could watch 5 people fight it out to the death, battle royale style, using nothing but boards with rusty nails driven through them. When it was all said and done and there was only one winner, I could go about my day without missing a beat. But if you show me a sad-faced puppy commercial with an overplayed Sarah McLachlan song as the undertone,
Oh my God.
I will bawl my eyes out like a brace-faced girl who just got stood up for homecoming.
Oh yeah. I would be there with tissues. See, we lost the girls early. We got them back.
With our puppies.
But then we lost the guys with our gayness.
Yes.
So, gayness, yeah.